In 2025, the world's energy map was redrawn, not in the Middle East, but in the Philippines. What was once considered a distant player in the global oil game suddenly found itself at the center of attention. As the archipelago's hidden riches came to light, news of a massive oil discovery stunned the globe, promising to end the country's dependence on imported fuel. Headlines blazed across continents, and energy markets reeled as analysts scrambled to understand the scale of the find. The Philippines, long overshadowed by its neighbors, was now a headline story. For over 100 million Filipinos, this was more than just oil. It was a shot at energy independence and prosperity. Hopes soared as families imagined lower fuel prices, new jobs, and a brighter future. The discovery ignited a sense of unity and pride, as people from all walks of life celebrated a new chapter for their nation. The find shattered old assumptions, revealing reserves far beyond what experts imagined. Geologists and scientists, once skeptical, now pored over data with excitement, realizing the Philippines held untapped potential that could rival some of the world's established oil giants. Years of exploration and new technology finally paid off, catapulting the Philippines into the ranks of major energy players. Advanced drilling techniques and persistent research teams had unlocked a treasure trove beneath the sea, setting the stage for rapid industrial growth and innovation. The discovery sparked hope and debate. How should this wealth be managed to benefit all? Leaders faced tough questions about transparency, environmental protection, and ensuring that every Filipino shared in the nation's newfound fortune. The choices made now would shape generations to come. It's a story that touches every Filipino, from job creation to national pride. New opportunities emerged overnight as industries expanded and communities rallied together, determined to make the most of this historic moment. The path ahead is complex, but the Philippines now holds a resource that could transform its future. With careful planning and unity, the nation stands on the brink of a new era, one filled with promise, challenges, and the hope of lasting prosperity. The world is watching as this vibrant nation steps onto the global energy stage, eager to see how the Philippines will shape its destiny and inspire others in the years to come. The heart of this extraordinary discovery beats in places like Liguasan Marsh in Mindanao, a vast and mysterious wetland that has long been a source of local legend and speculation. For decades, its true potential remained hidden beneath layers of mud and water, known only to a handful of geologists and local communities. Now, the world is finally taking notice. Recent surveys and advanced exploration techniques have revealed that Liguasan Marsh holds nearly 5 billion barrels of oil, along with vast reserves of natural gas. This is a staggering amount, enough to transform not just the region, but the entire nation's energy landscape. In Cebu, the Alegria oil field, once considered a modest site, has surprised experts by yielding far more than anyone anticipated. What was once a small operation has now become a symbol of the country's untapped potential, drawing attention from investors and energy companies worldwide. Yet, the true game-changer lies offshore. The West Philippine Sea, long a focal point of geopolitical tension, is now recognized as holding over 17 billion barrels of oil beneath its contested waters. This single area could rival some of the world's most productive oil regions. When combined, these discoveries mean the Philippines now sits atop more than 22 billion barrels of oil. This is enough not only to meet domestic needs for generations, but also to position the country as a major exporter on the global stage. This unprecedented find dwarfs all previous expectations and completely reverses the narrative of decline that had set in as older fields like Malampaya approached depletion. The future now looks brighter than ever. Thanks to advanced exploration methods, cutting-edge technology, and bold investment decisions, a resource base has been revealed that few thought possible just a decade ago. The scale and speed of this transformation are remarkable. The scale is truly staggering. Natural gas fields like Sampaguita are adding even more value, promising cleaner energy and new opportunities for industry and development across the archipelago. With these discoveries, the Philippines has moved from a history of energy scarcity to a future of abundance. Stable electricity, thriving businesses, and improved quality of life are now within reach for millions. The world's energy map has been redrawn, and the Philippines stands at the center of this new era, emerging as a key player in the global energy landscape. To truly grasp the magnitude of this shift, let's compare the Philippines' newly discovered oil reserves to those of established global giants. Russia, long considered an energy superpower, has always dominated the conversation with its vast oil wealth. With 80 billion barrels, Russia's reserves are immense, but much of this oil is buried deep in remote frozen regions like Siberia, making extraction both difficult and expensive. In contrast, the Philippines' 22 billion barrels are not only significant in size, but also far more accessible. Many of these reserves are located offshore or in areas with easier access, especially in the promising West Philippine Sea, where exploration continues to reveal even greater potential. This logistical advantage means the Philippines can bring oil to market faster and at a lower cost, giving it a competitive edge and positioning it as a new, reliable source for Asia's growing energy demands. The country is no longer just a consumer of energy. It's rapidly becoming a key supplier, with the potential to reshape global trade flows and influence regional energy security. For Filipinos, this leap forward is more than just economic. It's a source of national pride, fueling hope and ambition for a brighter future. The world now recognizes the Philippines as a future energy titan, no longer defined solely by its overseas workers or beautiful beaches, but as a major player in the global energy market. This dramatic shift is already altering international alliances, giving the country a powerful new voice in global affairs, and opening doors to new partnerships and opportunities. The psychological impact is profound. Filipinos now see their nation as one the world needs, not just as a participant, but as a leader. It's a transformation in both status and self-image, inspiring confidence and a renewed sense of purpose across the country. The global energy landscape and the Philippines' place within it has changed forever, marking the dawn of a new era for the nation and its people. For ordinary Filipinos, this oil boom means real change. Thousands of new jobs will be created, from engineers to rig workers, drawing talent back home. Supporting industries, logistics, manufacturing, hospitality will thrive, spreading prosperity nationwide. Energy security will drive down electricity costs, making life more affordable and businesses more competitive. Investment will pour in, funding new infrastructure and public services. Government revenues from oil will boost education, healthcare, and social programs. The discovery offers a path out of poverty and a shot at first world status. Rising incomes and consumer spending will fuel a cycle of growth. The Philippines now has the resources to tackle inequality and build a resilient, equitable society. For millions, the future has never looked brighter. The oil find in the West Philippine Sea has intensified regional tensions, especially with China. China's sweeping claims overlap with Philippine waters rich in oil and gas, turning disputes into high-stakes confrontations. Recent months have seen dangerous encounters at sea, with Chinese vessels blocking Philippine exploration. The government has suspended some projects due to security risks, highlighting the challenge of accessing its own resources. The Philippines stands firm, backed by international law, but faces a daunting task against a powerful neighbor. How this standoff unfolds will shape not just the nation's energy future, but the region's stability. As tensions rise, the Philippines is not alone. The United States, a treaty ally, is stepping up support, both strategically and commercially. American firms are eager to invest in Philippine energy, while a new civil nuclear agreement brings advanced technology and clean power. The partnership signals a deepening alliance and a commitment to Philippine energy security. The Philippines is also attracting global investment, like a $15 billion deal with the UAE's Masdar to expand solar and wind power. The government's strategy is clear-use oil wealth to fund a green transition, aiming for 50% renewables by 2040. Diversifying partners and energy sources reduces dependence on any single nation. The oil boom provides the financial muscle for a sustainable future. The world is watching as the Philippines balances fossil fuel riches with bold climate goals. It's a model for responsible resource management in the 21st century. The government is moving fast, enacting new laws to streamline oil and gas development. The goal: build a vertically integrated industry, from extraction to refining, and use natural gas as a bridge to renewables. Oil wealth will fund massive investments in solar, wind, geothermal, and hydropower. This black-to-green strategy leapfrogs the dirty path of the past, aiming for a sustainable, modern economy. The discovery is more than an economic windfall, it's a catalyst for national transformation. The Philippines is emerging as a global energy player, shaping its own destiny. By managing this boom wisely, the nation can secure prosperity and stability for generations. The future is bright, the dawn of a new era has arrived.